In this video, we got a gameplay on the free Dark Matter Walt Frazier in NBA 2K25 My Team. He is going to be the Ascension prize for Season 7, and I was able to get this card. The big shout out to Bird for obviously letting me onto his account to get you guys this gameplay, and I think from what I've heard and what I've seen, Walt Frazier actually looks like a really good point guard. Even though he's only 6'4" at the point guard position, this card is going to play extremely good defense. He has 99 steal, 98 perimeter, 94 interior defense, 88 block. Like, apparently this card, he's going to be perfectly fine because of his defense. He's also got 99 agility, which is insane for defense, 97 speed, 97 speed with ball. The main thing I want to see with his offense is what is his jump shot looking like, and also what type of dribble sakes does he have, because I feel like that's going to be a huge difference maker with this Walt Frazier card. But then looking at the badges, he's got 24 in Hall of Fame, including float game, posterizer, deadeye, limitless range, dimer, handles for days, post lockdown, challenger, off ball pass, pick dodger, glove, interceptor, movable forcer, layup mix master, paint prodigy, physical finisher, mini marksman, set shot specialist, versatile visionary, ankle assassin, lightning launch, strong handle, on ball menace, and paint patroller as well. So tons of really good Hall of Fame badges for Walt Frazier, and I'm excited to see what his jump shot's looking like. I'm pulling up the database here on my computer just so I know what jump shot he has. I know what obviously animations he has as well, so we can best describe, you know, what this card is looking like. So the thing about Walt Frazier is, looking at his movement, I kind of like that behind the back. I think it's a pretty good behind the back right there. The cross is really good. Jump shot wise, wow. Okay, that is an extremely fast release. What jump shot is that, dude? Hold on, that is the Jaden Hardy base with the KCP upper. That is an amazing release, dude. Like, yeah, that is a great jump shot. I like his snatchback. Dude, this card is really good, man. This card looks really good on paper. I know he's a little bit undersized, but he's got Kobe White behind the back, which I do love. I do think it's a pretty good behind the back. He's got Kemba escape, which, as you guys most likely know, I do love the Kemba escape. He's got Cade size up, and the Fox dribble style, it's not great. Like, you try to do a size up and he does that like kind of cross like that. It's really dumb. So just as long as you're not sizing up with this card, his sigs are actually really nice. Like, that snatchback is really, really good, and his jump shot is amazing. He's also got Pro 2 fade. Guys, this Walt Frazier card might honestly be an absolute beast. And I was really not expecting that. So, but now let's go green one more 3 and let's get on to the Dark Matter Walt Frazier gameplay. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, hopping into the showdown game here with Dark Matter Frazier, and we're matched up against Dark Matter Lonzo, so should be a pretty good test at the point guard position, because Lonzo is still a very good point guard, and it should be a tough test for Walt Frazier. We're trying to slash into the paint all the way to the basket, getting us started. And I think I was a little bit too low on this card when he dropped yesterday. I think I was a little bit too honestly low on this card. I didn't think he was all that great, but after hearing about this card and then trying him out myself, I mean, that jump shot looks really, really good. Obviously, the one thing we have to be concerned about is still his height. He's still only 6'4" at the point guard position, but again, height matters a ton, but height doesn't mean everything in this game. It does mean a lot though. As Walt Frazier stopping and popping, and we can't knock that down. Yeah, that's just where you got to green, right? If you're wide open like that, that's a really good move. You know, got to be able to hit that. It's good defense there by Wilt. Frazier on the boards, and let's try to push that ball in transition, show off that 97 speed, because again, if he's, you know, undersized, he's also going to be a lot faster than these taller point guards. As we're trying to slash in his, oh my god, Zion Williamson, he just rejected that basketball. But yeah, I mean, I think this Walt Frazier card is actually going to be really good. Is he going to be like the best point guard in this game? That's not my expectations for this card, but he's an Ascension prize, right? And Moses Malone was good last season. As look at the take there from Frazier all the way to the basket. I mean, if we green that 3, we would have 7 points right now, and we'd be doing a lot better. So unfortunately wasn't able to green that 3, but still, I mean, if you compare him to last season, obviously Moses Malone, he was a really good Ascension card. I'm not sure, is he better than Moses Malone for his time? He might be, dude, because that jump shot is so nice, but how am I missing with it, bro? Ah, that is insane, dude. I gotta be able to hit that. One of those 3s have got to go down. That's a good shot with a good shot by my opponent with Grant Hill, but that is really disappointing, dude, because both of those 3s felt really good, you know, off the release, and both those 3s I felt like we should have been able to green. Now we're gonna shoot one from half court, and that one's gonna drop. That is insane. He's got that Hall of Fame limitless range. I didn't think he had that much range though. How did I miss those first 2 ones, but then I'm able to green that one? That makes literally no sense to me, but either way, shout out Walt Frazier, man. He is absolutely hooping. We could have an easy 10 points right now. We just got to be able to knock down a 3-point shot. But let's try to get into a pick and roll here with Walt Frazier. See if we can find him at the top of the key. We got some room wide open, and man, that jump shot, it is so butter. You just got to realize it's probably a lot faster than you realize, as Jokic is getting injured there. But if you just realize it's probably a lot quicker than you think, look at Frazier, man. I know that's a charging foul. That's a little bit disappointing, but look at that steal animation. This card's going to feel great defensively with that 99 steal. And I mean, if you match up a card like Lonzo Ball, who's 6'6" at the point guard position, he's going to be perfectly fine. The only cards that he might struggle against are, of course, like a 7-foot Bogut, right? Or a 6'9" Denny Avia might cause him a little bit of problems. Any point guard over like 6'8", you know, might give him a little bit of issues. But any point guard under that, dude, like 6'7", 6'6" point guards, I think he's going to be fine defensively. He seems fine defensively to me against a 6'6" point guard. I don't think 6'7" is going to make all that much of a difference. But let's try to throw up that lob to Wilt Chamberlain. And dude, we are hooping on all cylinders. 10 points, 1 rebound, and 1 assist. And my opponent, he needs a timeout. Looks like my opponent's going to sub in Stephon Castle at the point guard position. So might be a little bit more tough compared to Lonzo Ball. But trying to hit a fade, not able to knock that one down. He does have the Pro 2 fade, like I mentioned in Freestyle. And look at the defense, guys. 99 steal. You're able to pluck everything. Come on, trying to find Frazier here. Looking to cook around Anthony Davis. All right, Anthony Davis, I mean, he's still a really good defender, even though he's a lot taller. Can we get that 3-ball off? That is a really difficult shot. And yeah, that was a force. That was definitely a force. But the thing I'm loving about this card as well is his defense. Like, he has 2 steals so far on the gameplay. Still those 10 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. I mean, if you're able to time his jump shot, which yes is a little bit quick, but the KCP upper is really, really good with that Jane Hardy base. I mean, look at him sticking on defense. I mean, we're going to see, like, can he compete against a 6'7" Stephon Castle, who's obviously a great defensive point guard? I think he's going to be perfectly fine, man. Trying to watch him drive in. Good defense. Watch that pass inside. I knew he was going to throw that pass. We were just a little bit late to reach there with Frazier. Thought we might be able to get the steal. But 9 seconds left. Let's try to get into a little bit of a pick and roll here and see if we can find him slashing to the basket or maybe at the 3-point line. We have a little bit of room. Nope. That is not a good shot. That is not a good shot for me. I meant to pump fake, but honestly, a lot of bad stuff by me personally, but Walt Frazier himself played really, really good in the first quarter. Let's try to see some more defense here from Frazier. Again, going up against a 6'7" point guard in Stephon Castle isn't the easiest challenge, but look at him getting that kind of strip block, strip steal, whatever you want to call it. But let's try to find him out here moving in transition. Tim Duncan over to Walt Frazier. We got Cat on us. Maybe be able to take this card off the dribble, honestly. We should have the speed advantage. Trying to get downhill. Frazier all the way to the basket, showing off that speed. And guys, I think for a free card, like, again, if you already have like a Denny Avia, if you already have some top tier point guard, is he going to be that great for you? No. But if you need a point guard, and you, like, for example, let's say you didn't get Jason Kidd, that's a card that he reminds me a lot of. I think Jason Kidd is still probably better, but if you didn't get Jason Kidd from the Signature Series Festival and you wanted that type of point guard with a really quick jump shot, good dribble sigs, good defender, and also extremely fast, that's kind of the point guard that he reminds me of. That is a horrible take from me, going to the paint and then we foul once again. Dude, I'm fouling so much in this gameplay, but that's kind of the point guard that he reminds me of. Like, he reminds me a lot of a worse Jason Kidd. I think Jason Kidd's jump shot is still probably a little bit better with slightly better dribble sigs. Good defense, man. Good defense there on Stephon Castle. We are clamping up Stephon. That is a tough layup. Good defense there by Walt Frazier, man, against a 6'7" point guard in Stephon Castle. That is what you love to see. That's what I was wanting to see. I was just wanting to see, can he play that elite level defense? So try to cook here, snatch that ball back, try to create some space. Look at that push cross going all the way. Pump fake back out. Wow, that's a really good rotation and really good defense there from my opponent. We are starting to get really tired. We're starting to be blinking with Walt Frazier, so not really sure how much more we're going to be able to do with this card. But in the little bit that we've done with this card, I've been super impressed. I know I could have played better with this card realistically as we're swinging that ball over, looking to drive in. Can we try to get Walt Frazier here some space? Maybe try to get a Pro 2 fade. Actually, we're going to push cross, look to go in, try to get maybe a sane dunk. We get fouled. We can't get that to drop. But honestly, I do want to check out his free throw release here, and not a bad free throw release. You guys know I'm not very good at shooting free throws, so if we're able to green one, that's actually pretty good for me. So nice free throw release. I mean, his jump shot is extremely fast, but I do think it's a really good jump shot. And then, yeah, I think the only concern about this card is the fact that he's only 6'4", you know, at the point guard position. But if you're able to get over that, I mean, I think he is so good. Like, he has 3 rebounds and he's been playing fine defense this entire game. I think he has 3 steals as well. So, I mean, the defense on this card has actually been really good. We're really tired now, so probably going to be hard to score. We're going to try to find Frazier here with some space. Got him crabbed a little bit, looking to drive in. Frazier all the way. I mean, that's a super slow dunk animation, but his finishing has honestly been really good as well. He's gotten some good dunk animations, and he's been finishing, you know, good at the rim. Trying to get back here on Stephon Castle. He's looking to drive in. Probably not going to get a chase down block, but good defense there from Wilt. And he's going to knock down that mid-range with Cat. I think that's what we're going to call it, guys, for the Walt Frazier gameplay. But 18 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals, 1 block. Just absolutely filling the stat sheet. And efficiency-wise, could have been a whole lot better. I understand I was not shooting the greatest from 3, and that was 100% on me because it is a really quick jump shot, but once you get it down, it is very easy to time with. So let me know in the comment section down below, have you guys gotten this card from the Ascension board? Are you guys hoping to get him? Because on my No Money Spent, I think he could be a really good option at the point guard position. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this gameplay, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.